following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
You're watching the most exciting game you will ever see on your TV set. Telstar by Coleco with 3 different games. Telstar Tennis.
Man, she sounds really excited about playing this game. You know, this was the big time for gaming in the early 1970s, flip clock fans. Just consider, when this was the hottest thing going, the flip clocks that we now collect and restore were just being manufactured and sold. But now we're going to talk about a modern video game that actually features a flip clock. But not just any flip clock, the flip clock. The Panasonic RC6025, known the world over as the Groundhog Day flip clock. But before we get into the game, let's go back in time and get some background. We're going to view a segment from a video made by flip clock fans that details the importance of this flip clock in the movie. Groundhog Day is the most awesome movie from 1993 with Bill Murray, Andie MacDowell,
and starring the Panasonic RC6025 AM/FM radio alarm flip clock as the dreaded flip clock of never-ending doom.
Okay, campers.
Weatherman Phil Connors is trapped in a time loop, reliving February 2nd. Day after day, he wakes in a bed and breakfast in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania to cover the Groundhog Day festivities for the news station where he begrudgingly works.
Pitiful. 1,000 people freezing their butts off waiting to worship a rat. What a hype. Groundhog Day used to mean something.
And regrettably, Phil wakes each day as the flip clock radio flips from 5:59 to 6 a.m., alarming to the horrid Sonny and Cher song, I Got You, Babe.
Nuts.
In this movie, this Panasonic flip clock flips again. And again. And again. And again. 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 Again, 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 and again, and again, and again, and again. Actually, it is shown flipping from 5:59 to 6 a.m. 11 times in this most awesome movie, released in 1993. The clock is seen in 15 separate scenes in the movie, securing its place as the king of the movie flip clocks collected the world over by movie buffs,
Well, what if there is no tomorrow?
fans of Bill Murray, and collectors of flip clocks. The Groundhog Day flip clock, the Panasonic RC6025, indisputably the most desired flip clock in the world. When you get the time, come visit us at flipclockfans.com.
Groundhog Day, Like Father Like Son, is a virtual reality adventure game to be released in 2019 on PlayStation Virtual Reality and other major VR platforms. The game is played using the PlayStation VR, a virtual reality headset, in conjunction with your Sony PlayStation. This is one of those games that allows you to immerse yourself in the game, looking around the scene, walking through, and choosing where to go and what to interact with. In Groundhog Day, Like Father Like Son, you'll play as the charming but arrogant Phil Connors Jr., who grew up in the shadow of his father, Phil Connors, the arrogant weatherman who was stuck in a loop repeating Groundhog Day over and over again until he made it perfect. But for Phil Jr., today's the worst day of his life, because now he's trapped back home in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, the small town he thought he'd escaped, where he can't even get a decent cappuccino, and he's going to have to repeat the day over and over until he learns the true value of friends and family. Groundhog Day, Like Father Like Son, will feature over 8 hours of puzzles and branching narrative gameplay, not to mention a representation of the Groundhog Day flip clock, the Panasonic RC6025. The game challenges you to think past today, to break the seemingly never-ending cycle, and finally escape when tomorrow becomes today. But since I don't have a Sony PlayStation, I guess I'll have to stick with this one. Ah, well. So, to all you gamers and flip clock fans, thanks for taking the time.
When you get the time, come visit us at flipclockfans.com.